Hi, my name is David Hale. I live here in Landfall, in Wilmington, North Carolina. I live here with my wife, Patty Sue, and my chocolate lab, Bella. I just retired from Shell Oil Company after 35 years of service. Shell had basically started to morph in from an oil and gas company to an energy company and had set a goal to be net zero by 2050. So with that mantra, I just continued that in my retirement, and we just embodied that when we built the house. A couple of reasons why I would recommend going solar. One is with climate change and the crazy weather we're experiencing throughout the country, I think anything we can do to improve the climate for our kids and our grandkids and future generations, that would be a good thing. Secondly, the reduction in use of fossil fuels to curb carbon emissions would be a good thing as well. And lastly, sun power is free. Why not use it to the best of your ability? I chose Cape Fear Solar Systems because, number one, I like to buy locally and support the community. I did get 4 proposals, but those other 3 were out of state, and they used third-party contractors who were also out of state, so I had a concern with respect to service after the sale in case I had a reliability or mechanical issue that needed to be resolved. And my experience of dealing with Cape Fear Solar was basically dealing with Gabe Amy, a sales manager. He was very knowledgeable about solar systems, very customer focused, and very patient with me because I'm an engineer and I ask a lot of detailed questions. So he helped me get through a lot of detailed questions and answered everything I had about issues, concerns, what technology to use. My relationship with Cape Fear Solar after installation has been very good. There were a couple of punch list items, I would call, that were knocked out very quickly. And there's been a lot of inquiries on how the Duke Energy business model works, as well as questions on the M-Phase software system that we use to monitor the system. And all the inquiries were handled very promptly and to my satisfaction. I would recommend Cape Fear Solar to someone else, whether it's a friend or a family member or just an acquaintance, for the following reasons. One, they're a local company and it's good to support local community businesses, small businesses especially. Number 2, they're very customer focused. Number 3, they use high quality products. And number 4, they handle all the regulatory paperwork end to end, so it's a very seamless implementation. As a homeowner, you really just have to basically pay the bill and schedule when the installation is going to be. It's very easy. Basically, I achieved my goal of being net zero in this house. So the only thing I pay Duke Energy at this point in time is a $16.50 hookup fee in case I need power from the grid. But I've been off the grid basically since October, and I've only paid $16.50 a month. The payback period is approximately 10 years. We plan to buy an EV car, a hybrid to be specific, and once we do that, we won't be paying for gasoline. So assuming an average of 3% Duke power increase per year, and assuming $3.50 gallon for gasoline, we believe we can achieve break even in 5 years. I would give the following advice if people are on the fence with respect to installing a solar system. One, as I indicated before, Cape Fear handles all of the regulatory paperwork with Landfall, with Duke, with New Hanover County. Secondly, you would basically have good peace of mind because you would not be subject to any Duke power increases in cost of electricity, and they've averaged 3% a year over the last decade. And this year, I believe there was a 6% to 10% increase depending if you were Duke Power or Duke Energy Progress. And lastly, again, it's environmentally friendly and it's a good thing to do for the environment. There's a quote from John Cougar Mellencamp in his song, The Peaceful World. It's what you do, not what you say. If you're not part of the future, then get out of the way. And I kind of like that.